Hi everyone and welcome. In this video, we'll be looking at Levelers, an exciting new mechanic in latest Magic expansion, Rise of the Eldrazi. Now trust me, you've never seen Magic cards quite like these. And to help show us what they're all about, joining me is Magic card developer Bill Stark. Bill, thanks for joining us.
No problem, Sam. Every set brings new things to Magic duels, but it's truly special when, like you said, you see something unlike anything you've seen before in a Magic card. Levelers definitely fit the bill.
Sounds great. Let's jump right in. What is a Leveler?
Levelers are creatures that can grow from humble beginnings and evolve into devastating forces. All it takes is a little time, patience, and mana.
Well, let's take a look at one.
You got it. Here's Knight of Cliffhaven. Now this is pretty crazy, right? This is definitely not your average Magic creature.
Well, definitely not. It looks awesome, but I don't quite know what I'm looking at.
No problem, Sam. Levelers are easy to play with once you know what's up. And here's what's up. The Levelers are so named because they have a new ability called Level Up. To activate the Level Up ability, you pay the mana listed in the cost, in this case 3 mana. When this ability resolves, you put a level counter on the creature.
So it works like any activated ability?
Pretty much, with one restriction. The Level Up ability can only be activated during your main phase when the stack is empty. In other words, whenever you could cast a sorcery. The creature starts with no level counters on it, so right now you can activate the Level Up ability and its power and toughness are what you see in the topmost box.
Okay, so what do those new symbols alongside the left of the card mean?
Those symbols tell you what happens as you add level counters. Let's add a level counter and see what happens. As you can see, the first one says level 1 to 3. This translates to, as long as this creature has 1, 2, or 3 level counters on it, this creature is 2, 3, and has flying.
Cool. So since the Knight of Cliffhaven is level 1, it now picks up the abilities and power and toughness after the appropriate symbol.
Exactly. In this case, it picks up flying. And remember, because the level up ability doesn't follow a level symbol, the Knight of Cliffhaven always has that ability. Okay, so let's get some more level counters on this creature.
All right. So now it's level 4.
Right. The last symbol says level 4+. This means as long as the creature has 4 or more level counters, it has the abilities following that icon and has the power and toughness in the bottommost box. Also, just because you've reached the last line of the card, you can still activate the level up ability anytime you could cast a sorcery.
Awesome. So for a mana investment, you can really develop some powerful weapons.
Exactly. The Levelers give you a great way to use your mana as the game goes on. So, let's mix things up a bit. We'll start with the Skywatcher Adept, another leveler from Rise of the Eldrazi. It's a 1/1 creature, and I'll cast Colossal Might targeting it.
Okay, so a +4/+2 bonus takes it to a 5/3, and now it has trample for the turn. Not a problem so far.
It's still my main phase, so I'll level it up once. Once that level counter is on, how big is my creature?
Well, that's easy. It has 1 level counter, so it must be a 2/2.
Ah, but don't forget about the Colossal Might.
Of course. That still applies until the end of the turn, so we start with 2/2, add in Colossal Might, and now it's a 6/4 creature.
And now it has flying because it's level 1, and it still has trample until end of turn because of the Colossal Might.
So, a leveler does not have the abilities that follow a level symbol if it has too few or too many level counters, right?
Exactly. The abilities a leveler has at different levels can vary greatly, so pay close attention to what part of the text box and which power toughness box apply at any given moment. Let's take a look at an especially deadly leveler, Ghoul Assassin.
I like this creature. Ghoul Assassin trains up and gets better at what it does.
Right on, and what it does is eliminate opposing creatures. Let's take a look at Ghoul Assassin at work. As you can see, in this situation, the Ghoul Assassin has 3 level counters on it. At level 3, it's a 2/2 creature with an activated ability that gives target creature -2/-2 until end of turn. I'll activate that ability now, targeting one of your bears.
And my bear is assassinated.
Okay, now I'll activate the level up ability. It doesn't include the tap symbol, so I can do this even though the assassin is tapped.
Aha! But in response, I'll cast Lightning Bolt, hoping to fry the assassin.
Good play, Sam. The level up ability hasn't resolved yet, so my creature is still level 3 and still a 2/2. The 3 damage from the lightning bolt will get it done.
Sorry, Bill, but I gotta protect my last bear.
Smart play, Sam. I'll now cast Dead Reckoning, targeting my Ghoul-Draz Assassin in the graveyard and your Runeclaw Bear. When it resolves, the Ghoul-Draz Assassin will be returned to the top of my library, and the Dead Reckoning will deal damage to the Runeclaw Bear equal to the assassin's power.
But a leveler can't have any level counters on it when it's not in the battlefield, right?
You got it. When Dead Reckoning resolves, it'll only deal 1 damage, which is the power of Ghoul-Draz Assassin in the graveyard.
So my bear is safe, even though the assassin was a level 3 when it entered the graveyard.
Exactly.
These levelers all look pretty amazing. When fully leveled up, there are some crazy abilities to be had.
There really are. When testing the levelers, we knew that starting with a simple creature and eventually ending up with a game ender was a lot of fun. No matter what type of deck you play, no matter what colors you like, there are some awesome levelers waiting for you. And if you know anything about what's happening on Zendikar these days, you're going to need all the help you can get.
You got that right. Bill, thanks so much for joining us. Rise of the Eldrazi is shaping up to be one of the most exciting Magic releases ever. Check out the other videos and get ready to battle. Until next time.